Hi, first grade readers. It's Mrs. Brownell again. I'm so glad to be able to talk to you again today. You know this book by now, don't you? It's Harry the Dirty Dog. It's a great one. Today I want to continue talking about fluency. What do we do that make us good, fluent readers? We already know expression's important. We practiced that yesterday. I practiced it as I read. You did too with your jelly bean poem. Today we're going to focus on a couple more things because there's more to being a fluent reader than just expression. You also have to be accurate. Think about that. Do you know what accurate means? Accurate means I read the words that I see. I'm not guessing or making up other words. I have to read all the words that the author puts there. It's really important because if we're not accurate, if we're not reading the words that are there, the story might change to us. It might change to us in our own head and what we understand of it. It also might change if we're reading to someone and maybe they won't understand it. So accuracy means if I see the words Harry the Dirty Dog, it means I touch and I say every single word. If I just said Harry the Dog, it would change a little bit. Dirty's important here because that happens to him in this book, doesn't it? Okay, so today we're going to focus on being accurate, reading the words we see. We're also going to focus on one other little important part that's called the rate. Okay, the rate means how fast or how slow you read. We don't want to read too fast. If we read too fast, it's going to sound like this, and it's going to get so confusing because our brain won't keep up, and if someone's listening, their ears might not keep up either. But if we read too slow, the person we're reading to might not stay focused. You know what else? You might not stay focused. You might forget what you're reading about. So it's important that we are accurate and we read not too fast, not too slow, just right. So I'm going to reread one of my very favorite pages from this story to you today, and we're going to practice listening for accuracy and also listening to my rate. Is it too fast or is it too slow? Okay. I'm going to turn to the very last page because it makes me happy when Harry has everything happy and he's solved. So here we go. It was wonderful to be home. After dinner, Harry fell asleep in his favorite place. What do you think? What did you notice? Did you notice that I read all the words that were there and I was touching him? Yes, I did. But did you notice something about my rate? Did you think it was too fast? If you're saying, yes, Mrs. Brownell, I could barely understand, then you are right. That was too fast. Let me try again. It was wonderful to be home. Ooh, I was still really accurate. I used my finger, I touched my words, just like you do. But what about my rate? Was it a little bit too slow? Did you start to think, I'm not going to listen to the whole page if she reads it like that? Okay, well, those are important things when you're reading too. Today in your packet, you have a poem called Spring is Here, and I think it's great because if you peek outside, signs of spring are coming, okay? Now, when you're reading, make sure you're reading like a fluent reader. Your expression should be great. We have other fun voices you can try today, but also be accurate. Read the words that are there. And make sure your rate is not too fast, not too slow. Read it just right. If you do all of that, you're going to continue working to be a more fluent reader. That's awesome. Give it a try.